and welcome back to my channel where we spill tea left, right, and everywhere in between. Lots of hot tea to spill today, so no time to waste on intros. Let's just get into it. Trisha Paytas uploaded a literal void of a video to her family channel titled "My Fupa Gained 10 Pounds During Pregnancy, brackets not kidding." And she literally uses this opportunity to plug her OnlyFans.
I think now we're getting towards the end of our pregnancy. By the way, if you want to see my 10-pound fupa, the link to my spicy content in my Twitter bio. My Twitter's Trisha Paytas. But
I just do not understand. Okay, so let me just figure this out. So, of course, we support sex workers, right? We are happy for Trisha's pregnancy, okay? We are not wishing bad on anybody, okay? Check, whatever. But Trisha has a main channel and an ASMR channel and a TikTok and a Twitter and Instagram, whatever else. So why does she consistently promote and mention her spicy content on her family channel? Am I insane? I feel like I'm going insane. Anyway, the remainder of that video is Trisha smashing cheese fries at an ungodly speed and volume. So unless you are into lip smacking, gluttonous nothing videos, save yourself. Trisha's due date is getting very close, and while it had been speculated for some time that Trisha has a shopping addiction, this seems like a time in her life where she can justify the excessive shopping.
these are just like all the baby boxes in the past like couple days, you guys. Like crazy. Oh my. Oh, this is the laundry for the baby thing. The laundry.
Now, I'm sure that some of these could be gifts, of course, but there's always been a conversation happening on the Trishyland subreddit that Trisha has been acting like she's receiving a bunch of baby gifts when her and Moses are actually just buying stuff themselves. That's neither here nor there, though. What is here is that Trisha thinks the triple stroller / car seat situation they've wound up in is the funniest thing in the world.
So, this is our third car seat we've gotten. It's our third car seat. So, this is our third car seat stroller set.
And of course, she is not seeing this as just a totally normal happening. It has to be bigger, right?
So now we kind of manifested 3 kids though by having 3 strollers and 3 car seats.
Yeah.
We're ready for all of them now.
Exactly.
Trisha, ever ambitious, even when it comes to motherhood. 1 baby? Why not 3 immediately?
Heavy. Yeah, this one's lightweight. I like this one.
I'm not sure we will ever get a straight and honest answer from Trisha without some form of contradiction. In other news, an update on Justin Bieber again, and it seems that he has canceled his entire tour again. We've talked about Justin previously canceling his world tour due to contracting Ramsay-Hunt syndrome, causing half of his face to be paralyzed. He healed and got better and then resumed plans to tour the world, but has now announced that he will be pulling the plug for health reasons, mainly that of his mental health state. In a post shared to Instagram, Justin explains what's going on and that he needs to put his health first before anything else right now. He wrote, "Earlier this year, I went public about my battle with Ramsay-Hunt syndrome. As a result of this illness, I was not able to complete the North America leg of the Justice Tour. After resting and consulting with my doctors, family, and team, I went to Europe in an effort to continue with the tour. I performed 6 live shows, but it really took a toll on me. And I realized that I need to make health the priority right now. So I'm going to take a break from touring for the time being. I'm going to be okay, but I need time to rest and get better. I've been so proud to bring this show and our message of justice to the world. Thank you for your prayers and support throughout all of this. I love you all passionately." According to TMZ and a reliable source close to them, Justin has been struggling mentally for the past few years, and it really has taken a toll. Of course, support and best wishes to Justin, and hopefully he feels better soon. Someone who is clearly not doing much better though, James Charles. Drama YouTuber Adam McIntyre spotted James Charles at a club in London recently, and apparently James's Grindr profile was being airdropped around the club. What's particularly funny about that is the gamer style profile pic and the fact that he has bubble butt mentioned. But he also says visiting Europe for a week, looking for around my age, no pic, no chat. So I mean, I guess progress? It's no secret that Adam McIntyre isn't the biggest fan of James Charles, but he goes even further and tweets at James while in the same club as him, even calling him out to have a discussion in person. Very bold, Adam, but I can't discredit the absolute balls there as well as the hilarity for the rest of us watching. Honestly, slay. In other drama, it did quiet down for a short while, but Kanye West is at it again with the intense and uncomfortable Instagram posting. This week, he has been mass posting to his Instagram yet again, and in classic Kanye style, blink and you'll miss it because he deletes his posts so fast, it's almost like it never happened. He shared text messages between himself and presumably Kim, arguing back and forth about school placements for the kids and Kim's mom, Kris, as well. It seems that Kris even spoke to Kanye through Kim, pleading with him to stop as the drama has a negative effect on her health, also mentioning that she's 67 and this isn't good for her. Kanye will, in one breath, say that his main concerns are for his kids and his family, but then at the same time post madness online and share text messages between the kid's mom and grandmother. Whatever your opinion may be on the Kardashians, the situation is not healthy no matter the direction that you're looking from. Like, it isn't going to be hard enough to grow up with this amount of attention and spotlight on you. Mommy and daddy are also causing additional problems behind closed doors due to the unnecessary sharing on social media. And of course, I understand that the kids are lucky and will never want or need anything, at least financially. I think we can all agree that the public humiliation isn't something good for the kids. And in some more Def Noodles tea, he's claiming that his comedy club was doxxed this week. There are speculations surrounding this, and people are calling Dennis out for being disingenuous about that, as he previously shared he had an arrangement appointment with the police. So people are putting the pieces together and saying that he's lying about it being a doxing situation. And people are correctly pointing out that the address for the club is public knowledge or whatever, so that eliminates the possibility of even being doxed in the first place. I think it would classify more as swatting, but nevertheless, Def Noodles continues to trend on Twitter and he continues to love the attention. And since we are all just spilling the tea today, we have to mention this absolutely insane drama with the entire cast of this new Olivia Wilde movie, Don't Worry Darling. So this whole drama is pretty big, but I'm going to break it down for you real quick so you understand the full context of exactly what has happened this week. Okay, so Olivia Wilde, who's an actress and director who started out as a socialite in the Hollywood scene, has been working on her own movie, Don't Worry Darling, which is said to be somewhat of a psychological thriller. Shia LaBeouf was initially cast to be the lead male of the film alongside Florence Pugh. Just before production began, Olivia allegedly fired Shia LaBeouf for, quote, bad behavior on set. Shortly after this, Harry Styles was set as the replacement, and as it turns out, around this time, behind the scenes, Olivia Wilde was separating from her partner and baby daddy. Then it came out that she began dating none other than Harry Styles, right? Okay, so we're going fast here. Stay with me. Now, a beef was slowly brewing between Olivia and Florence Pugh. Florence was displeased with the hypersexualization of the film, while Olivia fully took that on and was stoked to push this as a sex-driven film more aimed at women and was attempting to cast a more feminist anthem movie vibe on the whole production. Florence also allegedly had a problem with Olivia because oftentimes she felt that she would need to take over directing the film, which was Olivia's job and not hers, due to Olivia being distracted by Harry and her budding romantic interest in him. Unprofesh, to be honest. During interviews and different press appearances on the lead up to the film's release, Olivia doubled down on firing Shia by saying that her intentions behind that was to protect Florence as she would be in vulnerable positions during filming. She basically said that she didn't trust Shia to do these scenes and she wanted Florence to be comfortable and safe, so Shia had to go. So that seems like a cool thing for Olivia to do, right? Well, guess what? Apparently, that's a lie. In response to this story that Olivia had spun, Shia shared receipts of what actually happened when he walked from the movie. Shia explained that he had quit the movie because he didn't feel that the actors were given adequate time to rehearse. He even sent an email, which I'll show in full in just a sec, to Olivia after her comments, and he said, "You and I both know the reasons for my exit. I quit your film because your actors and I couldn't find time to rehearse." Shia also sent screenshots of text messages to Variety where there's a clear conversation happening between Shia and Olivia before they met in LA to talk about him quitting. Later that day, Olivia sent Shia a text saying, "Thanks for letting me in on your thought process. I know that isn't fun. Doesn't feel good to say no to someone, and I respect your honesty. I'm honored you were willing to go there for me to tell a story with you. I'm gutted because it could have been something special. I want to make clear how much it means to me that you trust me. That's a gift I'll take with me." Not at all the narrative that Olivia was pushing with her side of the story, huh? But she did not stop there. Not only was the story of her firing Shia a lie, she even went as far to ask for him to come back. So where's this concern for Florence, huh? Olivia sent Shia a video shortly after he officially quit from the movie, and it just further proves that she completely lied about the firing.
Shia, feel
feel like I'm not ready to give up on this yet, and I too am heartbroken, and I want to figure this out. And you know, I think this might be a bit of a wake-up call for Miss Flo, and I want to know if you're open to giving this a shot with me, with us. If she really commits, if she really puts her mind and heart into it at this point, and if you guys can make peace, and I respect your point of view, I respect hers, but if you guys can do it, what do you think? Is there hope? Is there hope? Will you let me know? Okay, bye.
Olivia also later texted Shia saying, "You don't have to be in my movies, but don't ever doubt me. We pinky promised, and that means something in my house." So Olivia basically was trying to force this close friendship and professional relationship with Shia, kind of also throwing Florence under the bus while trying to get Shia back on her side, only to turn around behind his back and push this complete opposite while talking to the press. Weird, confusing, and just not cool. But there's more. The email that Shia sent to Olivia, which is super long, but I'll throw up here so you can read in full, talks about his sobriety and acceptance of his past actions and his intentions to be great and good, and primarily with his 5-year-old daughter in mind. He also says towards the end, in regards to the story that Olivia fabricated, that he is disappointed that she chose that narrative to push out to the media. Shia understands that it is a more clickbaity situation, him being fired, rather than simply quitting because rehearsal times were not organized. But he shares that he would like her to retract these statements. Okay, so basically caught up until the press date for this movie. Prior to that, there was a press conference with the cast, minus Florence. Olivia was asked directly about the missing Florence situation and if there was any beef there, and Olivia basically said that Florence was busy, but she was very grateful to have her in the movie. So everyone's kind of noticing that Olivia didn't deny the beef allegation, but she also fully dodged a question about the Shia situation.
To ask about, you know, the noise that you mentioned, and there's questions to Olivia, sorry.
Question has been answered. So
it's a separate section. It's about Shia LaBeouf. And
I think this question has been answered
Really?
when she talked about the internet. Yeah, done there. Thank you.
So much drama here. And of course, there's the Chris Pine and Harry Styles situation in this clip that I just cannot get enough of.
About the movie is like, it feels like a movie. It feels like a real, like, you know, go to the theater film movie that, you know, you kind of, the reason why you go to watch something on the big screen, I think.
And you know the drama spilled into the premiere of the movie, starting with Florence Pugh's stylist's subtle jab at Olivia's leaked video to Shia. The stylist shared a picture to her Instagram of Florence in her premiere fit, captioned Miss Flo, obviously gaining Florence's seal approval with a like on the post. And everyone's going crazy now with this, noticing the smallest details that could possibly have much more going on. Like, while Florence was walking the red carpet, she was super excited to see her cast members Chris, Nick, Gemma, and Sydney, but it became awkward and not fun anymore when she was faced with Olivia and Harry. People are also wondering if the relationship between Olivia and Harry is done, as they weren't really standing together, even here when someone is trying to get them beside one another. Of course, that could just be nothing, and maybe people are seeing what they want to see, but it does kind of seem like Harry has no interest in being anywhere near Olivia. And this is kind of backed up when you see what happens, or possibly happens here. Should we watch that again? Okay, so literally everyone is talking about this, but do you think that Harry really just spit on Chris like that? I think from the reactions from both of them, it is possible, and it's clear something is going on there. Chris's reaction seems like he's laughing through the pain and trying to remain professional, and Harry seems like he's really just trying to act like nothing is going on. Olivia seems clueless, or she's just the best actor out of all of them. Some people are saying that it seems that something did happen, but no shade from Harry, and that it must have been some kind of inside joke, as Chris doesn't seem angry at all. And a rep for Chris has actually spoken out and said that this whole thing is stupid. The rep stated, "This is a ridiculous story, a complete fabrication and the result of an odd online illusion that is clearly deceiving and allows for foolish speculation. Just to be clear, Harry Styles did not spit on Chris Pine. There is nothing but respect between these two men, and any suggestion otherwise is a blatant attempt to create drama that simply does not exist." What do you guys think about this? Is there beef there? The whole production seems so dramatic. It wouldn't be surprising if there was beef, but to fully spit on someone, especially with malice behind it, it's kind of a big deal. Actually, I believe it counts as an assault with bodily fluid. I'm not being dramatic, but that's fact, right? Anyway, guys, that is actually going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's hot tea, don't forget to leave this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the hot tea channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any new uploads. And for now, here is some well-deserved eye bleach.